Novak, being back in Beijing, you know, a scene of great success for you, it must fill you with a lot of confidence heading into this week.
It does. I've played very well since the first time I stepped on the courts in Beijing in Olympic Games 2008. Ever since then I haven't lost a match and played some of my best tennis in these courts. First of all, I feel like the biggest reason for that is because I feel like at home. People are really kind to me, and I have a lot of fans that show their appreciations for what I do, and so I always look forward coming to Beijing.
And you mentioned that, you know, it's kind of like a home away from home. You know, we've seen the Serbian flag out there, yeah. Really passionate fans. Does that make it special, or is that a little bit even more extra pressure on you?
I don't look at it in a way that it adds pressure. I really feel like this is an energy I can feed on and something I can use and to encourage myself and motivate myself to perform my best.
Cool. It's your first tournament since the US Open, losing to Kei Nishikori. Has that perhaps made you refocus your goals for the year? Yes,
well, it was quite strange couple of tournaments after Wimbledon. After a break, I lost third rounds in Toronto and Cincinnati, and didn't play even close to my best tennis, and then started playing a little bit better in US Open and played another pretty bad match against Kei, but he deserved to be in the final. He played great that day. So you know, wasn't generally happy with performances in the hard courts in US Open soil, but again, it is what it is, and I had to move on. I did talk with my team. We did analyze my game. We did see what I did wrong and what we need to work on. And from the emotional perspective, I've been through a lot this year. You know, going through the wedding, and now hopefully soon becoming a parent as well, and winning Wimbledon, going back to #1. So all these things and events that happened this year have you know, taken a lot of energy from me. So, but I'm still obviously inspired to play the sport. I look forward to every tournament, and hopefully I can get back on track and play some great tennis here.
And just finally, you mentioned the passionate fans here, but you know, Beijing itself, do you ever get a chance to sort of get out and see the sights? Do you enjoy the food here? What is it you love about the city?
A few years ago, I went with my team to the Great Wall, and that was a unique experience. We try to explore the culture as much as we can. Obviously there's not much of the free time because we spend it mostly on the courts. That's why we came to China, but it is a very different culture from what we get to encounter and see in Europe, right, where we come from. So, but because it's so different, it's also as interesting and as attracting to all of us to learn more about it. As I said before, there's a lot of fans, a lot of teenagers who come to support us play in the tennis courts, and I try to have a little interaction with them where they teach me how to draw and sign with the different Chinese characters, and they teach me something new to say every year. So I kind of upgrade my knowledge of the Chinese language, which is fun for me, and I always look forward to coming back here.